Hello everyone. I want to do a quick look into the case of Kimberlee Singler, who is the Colorado woman who is currently on the run, I guess you could say. On the 19th, police responded to a call at her residence of a burglary. And when they got there, her two younger children, daughter 9, son 7, were both deceased, and her older daughter 11 went with Kimberlee to the hospital. They were both checked out and released. At that time, the police were going with the burglary story, but after that determined that to not be accurate. And since then, they have been unable to find Kimberlee since the 23rd, I believe it said, was the last time that she's been seen. So I want to kind of look into what unfolded, what happened. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not facts. They are looking for her right now. And again, this is Colorado. Show me Kimberlee's energy before this happened. The Lovers, 8 of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands, Death and Rebirth. I want to be free. I want to start over. I feel like because of the kids, I'm trapped. All in reverse, King of Cups, 4 of Swords, Temperance and Justice. There's some like revenge here from whoever the children's father is. I don't know if that's, I don't want the kids, but I don't want to give them to you. Or I want to hurt you and I can't get to you, so I'm hurting you through the kids. It's like she wants to show people how her ex negatively affected her state of mind. Whoever the children's father is. It feels like maybe she's believing that she doesn't get enough help. Yeah, there's the kids. And 6 of Wands in reverse. The opposite of a victory, the opposite of public. So I'm keeping all my issues inside, but I'm struggling with the kids more than I'm letting on. And I want to release myself. My priorities are messed up and I'm prioritizing my own freedom. I'm not necessarily thinking straight. This feels like it was something that was planned. These two cards together would be a plan. It feels like it's a buildup of being very overwhelmed and wanting to retaliate or get revenge on whoever the children's father is. The thinker, the father of knowledge. It came out in reverse. Knowledge, instruction, reinvention. It's like she had trouble moving on from however a past situation turned out when it comes to the ex. Abandonment wound, maybe yeah, 8 of Cups and 10 of Swords. A very painful ending in which someone walked away. Yeah, 2 of Cups in reverse is separation. It feels like I build up. I try to keep it all inside and make it look like everything's great on the outside, but the more I do that, the more it affects me and the more I want to enact revenge or like cut away all of my responsibilities. Yeah, the 3 children. When I said that, cut away all my responsibilities. Is it fair to say that in her mind, she felt like her children were a constant reminder of whoever it was that hurt her, that she wasn't ever able to get closure on the situation with? Yeah, that would be the opposite of a romantic gesture. This is like fast movement, so it's like a constant reminder. Every time I look at you, you remind me of your father, and I can't handle it. All of them. I wonder if they all have the same father. I couldn't find anything about a partner or a father, and I typed it in directly. Show me her energy, the children's father's energy, and the energy between. She's still worried about him. She's still focused on how she felt about him having power or control over her, while he is disconnected, took a different route. It feels like he walked away. He walked away because of lies, or because he saw the truth about who she really was, or got glimpses of it and didn't like it. Yeah, leaving home. It's almost like he felt like it would be better for the children if they weren't together. And it may be that the way he went about going to leave didn't sit right with her. It's like something she couldn't get past. Show me the father of the children's energy. Doctor in reverse. Healer. So that's who hurt her, because it came out in reverse. Healing in reverse. And diagnosis in reverse. So he created this wound in her, or she was wounded by whatever happened between the two of them, and never sought to heal that. It's like, I'm avoiding the wound. I know the wound is there. I know the wound is affecting me. I know the wound is being constantly triggered by seeing the children, but I'm not getting help for it. What about her energy? Young in reverse. It was triggering an unhealed inner child wound. Because that was growth in reverse, potential in reverse. I'm not seeing how things can get better. I'm still stuck in an inner child wound. And then the children triggering me is triggering that inner child wound. What are some elements of what led to this? Timing. Direction. What recently happened that really triggered her into doing this now? Strength and the Empress. Having to do it all on my own. I'm sick of having to do it all on my own as her energy. It does feel like there's a mental break here, like her hearing voices or something like that. I don't know if that's just what she's going to claim or if it's accurate. I can't tell. Because it almost feels like severe depression, and then her thinking that her own thoughts are voices, but they're her thoughts, but they're getting louder because of things that are unhealed, and then triggers of those unhealed things. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The children were triggering the wound that she didn't heal. Direction. What had changed about direction? 2 threes. Something didn't go in her favor recently, and she blamed her children for it. Like, for example, it could be like not doing well at my job, and then this doesn't feel like the actual example, but for example, I'm not doing well at my job, and then I go home and I look at my children and I'm like, I'm not doing well at my job because you're draining my energy. That kind of thing. It's like something that didn't go the way she wanted it to go, she blamed her children for. Yeah, victory in reverse. Yeah, she couldn't break out of this same cycle of toxic thought patterns. But it's weird because it's like, it feels like she thinks she's hearing voices, but the voices are her own thoughts. Frozen in reverse. We also had Three of Swords in reverse, which is release. It's something that she had turned herself numb to, that something recently triggered it, and it was like a dam bursting open. What was recently triggered for her? New life. She just wanted to let go of everything. Did she think her robbery plan was going to work? Three of Cups, death and rebirth. So there's 3 kids involved in this and 1 her. This is 3, this is 13. We had 2 3s in reverse. It feels like her plan was to take out all of the kids, which seems obvious because the other one was hurt too, but it feels like the plan was to take out all the kids and then disappear. And like almost try to make it look like, or intend to make it look like, someone unalived the kid. Oh, I wonder if she was intending to set up whoever the kid's father was, and then it didn't work. It almost feels like her plan was to unalive all the kids, disappear, and have people question if the ex or whoever, child's father, did this and made her disappear so that she could stay gone. Show me a card to confirm if her plan was to unalive all the kids and disappear herself permanently. Yes. Opposite of trying to play God, take those roles into her own hands. Me 3 cards about what set her off on this particular day. Yes, the day that she unalived. Marriage, wedding. It's something with the children's father. But it doesn't feel like they're fighting and then this happens. It feels like something is triggered without him, like... It's not that he was poking the bear. It's just that she was triggered and it was directed at his memory or energy or something. Drama, yeah. She felt like she was tied back to, how do I put this? The kids were keeping her stuck in place, and it was keeping her stuck in place of this constant trigger because of the past didn't turn out like I wanted it to energy. And she wanted to take it all back, like she wanted to start fresh from the male. And a couple more elements of this. Offerings, but it came out in reverse. Yeah, it's like something was recently taken from her or didn't work in her favor. But it wasn't like that and then an instant trigger. It was like that, and then every time I see my kids, I feel like they're holding me back from doing anything with my own life. to like break free from harmony in reverse, to break free from a lack of harmony. In reverse, a fight, bad news, a breakup, a separation, a forced change, conflict, anger, a coffin, conflict itself, something sharp. It's a separation that she was unable to get over. Yeah, 3. Now the step forward. A love triangle, third party, inconsistent lover or arguments, disease, infection, negative growth, things getting worse, deterioration, aggravations. It's like every time she takes a step forward, she gets pulled back, and she blames the energy of, I guess, her ex, but it feels like he's not around to really blame, so she pushes the blame onto the kids. But she didn't want to just give the kids up, because then it's like, I can't really all the way understand it, but something along the lines of like, it's like a control thing. Like, they're the last bit of him that I can control, and if I give them away, they're out of my control. Yeah, that would be giving them to the community, giving them to someone else to care for them. Tower, I wouldn't be able to handle that. Was it one kid in particular? 7-year-old son, 9-year-old daughter. Yeah, something was out of balance. It's one of the kids triggered her more than the others. It feels like the 7-year-old son reminded her a lot of the father. Or is it the younger daughter? I can't tell. One of the younger ones really reminded her a lot of the father. Yeah, that's what she wanted to free herself from. She wanted to escape from that. And she thought she came up with a good plan because she felt trapped. I feel trapped. I want to escape. It's like a one-way ticket straight to like a mental break. I don't know how to explain it. Like, in her mind, I'm gonna get rid of the kids, I'm gonna disappear. When I disappear, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown, but at least then I'm in control. Which seems backwards, but yeah, this would be her being in hiding. That's the mental break. Disconnect from reality. What can we know about wherever she's currently hiding? Or wherever she's currently at? Coffee house, ship in reverse. So somewhere stationary, not moving around, but has at least some of the things that she needs. The sky. Is it fair to say she's working up the courage to just unalive herself now? It's like she's back and forth. And it all goes back to the children's father. It's almost like, how can I hurt him the worst now? Yeah, heavy burden. The man that, it feels like he may have told her about herself and she just could never get over it because it brought to her attention the wounds that she had buried. And then that would be the children in reverse. What's the dynamic of their current connection, her and the children's father? Nine upright, nine reversed, delay in the middle. They're not on the same page. I don't think they really... I don't really think they communicate. At least nothing beyond what they need to talk about for the kids. Hold on. I don't really know what else to ask. What is her current energy right now? The ferryman in reverse. Why do I keep getting something about boats? Necessity, focus, and transition. So she's in one place now, getting ready to make a move, or like getting ready to run for it, like trying to maybe cross. I almost wanted to say cross a border. I don't know if she's like preparing to try and cross a border, or if she's trying to make plans of, okay, I know I need to get out of here, but I'm in hiding and I need, okay, so no movement yet. Stationary, but no one's helping her. So hiding out somewhere, trying to come up with a plan to get across a border, but no movement yet, but knows that she needs to go. Devil and Knight of Cups and the Chariot and Page of Wands reversed. I know that I need to get out of here or I'm not going to be free. She knows they're going to find enough on her. It does feel with the Knight of Cups next to the Devil like she's watching the news or has seen footage. Like she knows that it's serious. She knows that they're... Yeah. She knows that they know, and she knows that they have enough to prove it. It's not like a maybe this is what's happening. It's like she at first thought that she had everyone fooled, and the second she realized she didn't. It's like a second before she realized she didn't. She had this feeling that she should go, and it's like right after they started looking for her. Yeah, she didn't want to be a sitting duck. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Queen of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck. She's doesn't have that mother gene. It almost feels like she did at one point, and then she couldn't suppress anymore the wounds, and then the wounds on top of that after they were not suppressed. It's like having something buried down deep, right? And then you kind of forget about it, it's not there, and then something happens that brings it to the surface. Something with the children's father / ex. And then it was like, then this wound that I was able to ignore before is now on the surface, and then every day the kids are jumping on the wound. So it's like this whole, I don't know, I guess that's how you describe how she was viewing it. Or how it felt to her. Yeah, and then something was taken from her or didn't go her way, and she was very upset about it, very downcast about something that hadn't gone right, and that was like the final trigger. It was like, I can't handle this anymore. No matter what I do to move forward, I'm always going to be pulled back. And in her illogical mind, she convinced herself that it was the kids that wouldn't allow her to move forward. Yeah, wouldn't allow her to move forward. That's all. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact.